Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to learn about the top 10 CloudConvert automations. So this video is going to be a complete guide for this application, which is basically an online platform that you can use to convert your files. So let us begin with the automations. The first one is that you can merge multiple PDF files and convert into one complete PDF file. You can optimize Dropbox PDF files and save it. Then you can capture the website and whatever files are the output, then you can save it to Google Drive. Then you can convert files from Google Drive, from OneDrive and from Dropbox as well, and further save it to some safe place. And all of this is going to take place automatically, and there are much more to it. So let us learn with the help of Pabbly Connect how you're going to create these automations of CloudConvert.
In this video, we are going to see how to merge multiple PDF files into one PDF file using CloudConvert. So basically, let's say that you have got certain URLs in your Google Sheet or any other spreadsheet. Now you want to merge all those files using CloudConvert, which is an online file conversion platform. You can do the same and then update the same Google Sheet with the merged file URL. How can you do this? For this, you will have to set up some integration between CloudConvert and Google Sheets. And the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So every time a new row is added with some URLs, with some links, then automatically it is going to merge all those files and then update the cell value. Now, how can you do this yourself? To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two tabs, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab, sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and yes, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in. And here we have reached the all apps page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. Here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, again you can see a tab, create workflow. Let's click on this and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now here my objective is to merge multiple PDF files into one PDF file. So basically, let's say that I have got certain URLs in my Google Sheet. Now what do I want? That all these separate PDF files that I want to merge them into one single PDF file with the help of CloudConvert. So I'm going to name this as merge multiple PDF files into one single PDF file. Let's click on create. As we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two significant events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens and action is do this. Basically, action here is the response of our trigger application. Now here my trigger application would be Google Sheets. Why? Because I have got certain data in my Google Sheet. So, and the trigger event here would be new or updated spreadsheet row. Now this trigger event will make my workflow run, and here you can see that it is showing that this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So now as I come down here, you can see there is a webhook URL that we have received. This is basically going to act as a bridge for connecting Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect so that Pabbly Connect can have access to the information. So now I'm going to copy this and we have to follow the following steps to set up this connection. So I'm going to take you to the Google Sheet that I have created. So this is my Google Sheet. The name of the spreadsheet is CloudConvert Files and the name of the sheet is Merge. I've got the following column fields, name, file 1, file 2, and here I'm going to update my cell value with the merged file. Now to set up this connection, we have to go to extensions, then we have to go to add-ons, get add-ons. Here we have reached the Google Workspace Marketplace. I'm going to look for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Let's click on this and here you can see that this particular app is already installed on my system. So you have to make sure that this is installed, and once you have installed this, you have to refresh the page. It is a must. So once you have done that, we are going to go back to extensions. Now we can see that Pabbly Connect webhooks is appearing here. So we have to go to initial setup. Also remember, this set on event has to be checked. Why? Because then only every time new data has been received, so it would be able to run this workflow. So I'm going to go to initial setup And here you can see that it has already selected the sheet. Now it is asking me for the webhook URL and the trigger column. So when I take you back to Pabbly Connect, this is the webhook URL. I'm going to copy this once again, go back here and paste it. Now the trigger column. So this is the final data column on which the data is added. For our file, it is column C. Why? Because this is blank. So this is our final data column. So I'm going to write C here. And now send test. So as I do that, here we can see that the test data has been sent successfully. Let's click on submit. So again it is saying that the setup has been configured successfully. Going back to Pabbly Connect, here we can see that we have received the API response and we have received the name of our spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, then we have also the row index, and here we have the name and then the two files. So now that we have received this, we are supposed to merge this into one single file. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go down. First, I'm going to show you these files. Okay, so I'm going to copy this and paste this over here. So here you can see this is Mesmerizing Kerala. So this is a brochure. Again, if I take you back, let me show you the second file. So I'm going to copy this, open this in a new tab. And here this is Shimla, Kufri, Kullu, Manali. So these are two different brochures and I want to merge them, right? So going back to Pabbly Connect, I'm going to choose my next application as CloudConvert. Let's click on this. And now the action event here would be to merge files to PDF. Let's click on this and click on connect. Again here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the CloudConvert account. So to set up this connection, I'm going to select add new connection and then click on connect with CloudConvert. So I've already logged into my CloudConvert account and here we can see that the authorization has been successful. Now here we have to provide the line item, basically the URLs. I need to map this data. Mapping basically means that I already have received this data in my previous step. I'm just going to retrieve the data here. Why is mapping important? Because if I write this URL manually over here, then every time, even when new data is there, my workflow is only going to take the manually written data. That is why mapping is important, so that the new data can be taken into account. So here I'm going to click, go to step 1, and then this is the file. I'll put a comma over here, and then again I'm going to go here and select the file 1. So once this is done, let's map the line item task name. So basically here I can simply write, I've got two files, so I'm going to write F1, then I'll put a comma and I'll write F2. So you have to make sure that these numbers are exactly the same as the number of URLs. Now the output format, I want it in PDF format, and the file name. So I'm again going to map this information, go to step 1. This is my file name, travel brochures. Now remember that you have to write the name of your file along with the extension. So I'm going to write .pdf over here. So once done, then the tag. So if you want, you can provide any tag. I'm going to write travel brochure 101. And now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So once done, here we have received our API response. So here you can see that we have received the URLs. If I take you down, here we have received the job ID. Now it is saying that the status is still waiting. Basically, it is taking some time to receive the response. So now to get the job details, I am going to first put another action application, which is a feature by Pabbly. This is known as delay. So I'm going to delay my workflow for 5 minutes. So let's say it is 5. So here we can see that how much delay do you want to put in your workflow. I'm going to say delay for minutes. How many minutes? 5 minutes. So that the time that it is taking here to retrieve the data, it can take the entire data and then it can come to the next step. So if I take you down, I'm going to click on save and send test request, and here we can see that yes, our workflow has been successfully delayed for 5 minutes. Now once this is done, I'm again going to choose the same application, CloudConvert, and here I'm going to look for job details. So get job details, let's click on connect. Why? Because in the previous step we did not find the job details. I'm going to continue with the existing connection. Now here I have to map the job ID. So let's click on this, go to step 2, and I'm going to write ID over here. So here you can see that this is my job ID. Let's click on this and now click on save and send test request. So as soon as we do that, here we can say that this data is finished. This is the created time, then we have again the job ID, and as I take you down, this is the result file name, travelbrochures.pdf, and this is my merged file URL. Data task 0 result files URL. This is my merged file URL. So I'm going to copy this and show you. Let's copy this, open this in a new tab. Okay, let me show you this. So here you can see these two files, the two separate files are now merged into a single file. This basically means that our integration process is a complete success. Now going back to Pabbly Connect, here my next action step would be I want to update my Google Sheet with this link. So I'm going to again choose the application Google Sheets, and here the action event would be to update cell value. So I'm going to go down, here it is, update cell value. Let's click on connect. So again here I'm going to go ahead with the existing connection. Let's click on save. So once done, here we have to select the spreadsheet. Basically we have to map the data. So I'm going to show you the spreadsheet, which is CloudConvert files. We already know this. So now I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and look for CloudConvert files. Here it is. So the system has automatically selected the sheet and now the range. So basically if I take you back to the Google Sheet, I want this particular information to be fed here. So this is D column. So I'm going to now go back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to write D, and now the range. So basically this is the row index. So here I'm going to go to step 1, and this is the row index 2. Okay, so this is my range. Now what is the value that I wish to put in here? So I'm going to click on this, go to step 4, and I'm going to look for the URL that we have just received. Here it is, and click on save and send test request. So now if I take you back to my Google Sheet, yes, you can see that we have received the URLs right here, which basically means that this integration process is a success. Now I have to check this in real time, which means that if I feed some other information, so let's say that we have entered some more URLs. The name is general brochures. Now as soon as we have entered this, what should happen? Automatically the file should get merged and should be displayed here. And here you can see that yes, we have received the merged file. Now I'm going to show this merged file to you. So here it is. And yes, you can see that these two files have been merged, which basically means that this entire integration process is a success. Now taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly check what we have done. So here our trigger application was Google Sheets, where the event was new or updated spreadsheet row. The action application was CloudConvert, where the event was merge files to PDF. Then we had chosen a feature by Pabbly, which is delay, so that the data can be captured completely. So we had delayed our workflow for 5 minutes. Again, we had chosen the action application as CloudConvert. The event was get job details, and the final action application was Google Sheets, where the event was to update cell value. I hope this is extremely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the description box. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. So if in case you have some particular integration to work on, you can always write to us.
In this video, we are going to see how to optimize Dropbox PDF files with CloudConvert. So let's say that you have got some files uploaded in your Dropbox. Now what you want is you want to optimize those files so that you can use them further. So for this you are using CloudConvert, which is an online file conversion platform. Then once these files are converted, you want again these files to get uploaded in another folder in your Dropbox. Now how can you do this? For this you will have to automate this entire process and integrate the two applications. And the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be Dropbox, and then your action application would be CloudConvert, then again Dropbox. Now how can you do this yourself, integrate and automate this entire process? To understand that, let me take you to my screen.
To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in. If you are a new user, then you will have to click on this tab, sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes. And yes, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm already a user here. And it has taken me to the applications page where we are going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect. As we do that, here we have reached the dashboard of this application. Again, on the right hand side, you can see a tab, create workflow. Let's click on this. And here it is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is to optimize Dropbox PDF files with CloudConvert. So let's say that I've got certain PDF files in my Dropbox. Now I wish to optimize them so that I can send them ahead. So for this, I'm going to name it as optimize Dropbox PDF files with CloudConvert. So I'm going to use CloudConvert to optimize the files. Let's click on create. So as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens and action is do this. Basically, action here is the response of our trigger application. Now here my trigger application would be Dropbox. So let's look for this. Here it is. And now the trigger event. So the trigger event would be a new file. Let's click on this. So trigger event is the event that makes your workflow run. So every time there's a new file, then only this workflow will run. Also here you can see it is showing every 10 minutes. Basically it is showing that the trigger will check for new data in every 10 minutes. This means that this application has a polling time of 10 minutes, which means once you have created this workflow, it will run only after every 10 minutes to fetch for new data. So now I'm going to click on connect. And as we do that, here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with a Dropbox account. So to set up this connection, let's click on add new connection and then connect with Dropbox. So as we do that, here we can see that the connection has been set. Now we have to mention the folder path. So here I've already created a folder. Let me show you. Now here we have to provide the folder path. So for this folder path, I'm going to take you to my Dropbox account. And here you can see that I have created multiple folders. This is the folder that I've just created, CloudConvert. Let's open this. And here there is a single file, how to start a startup. And this is the path /CloudConvert. So I'm going to copy this. And now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, paste it over here. And now let's click on save and send test request. So once done, here you can see that we have received the response, the shareable link, URL, visibility, path. Then we have the name of our file and rest of the details. Now, what is my next objective? My next objective is to optimize this file. So I'm going to use CloudConvert for the same thing. Let's click on CloudConvert. And the action event here would be to optimize a file. Let's click on connect. So once done, here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the CloudConvert account. Let's click on add new connection and then connect with CloudConvert. So here we can see that the authorization has been successful. Now it is asking me to fill in the details, file URL, file name, input format and optimization profile. So basically we have to map the data here. Mapping is like I have this information either in the previous step or in the system and I'm just going to retrieve it here. And why is mapping important? Mapping is important so that every time the workflow runs and there is some new information, it would be able to take that new information. Otherwise, if we fill in this information manually, so it will only take the information that we have filled manually. Now, how do we map it? For this, let's click on this. Now you have to go to the previous step and this is the shareable link. Let's click on this. The next thing is file name. Again, I'm going to go to step 1 and here I'm going to look for name. Here it is. Then the input format. So here you can see that my file is in PDF format. So I'm going to change this to PDF and then the optimization profile, let me make it scanned images. Let's click on save and send test request. Here you can see that we have received the response, but it is showing that the data status is still waiting. Basically, the data is taking some time to be retrieved here. So what we are going to do is we are going to put another action step over here and this time I'm going to choose a feature by Pabbly which is delay. Let's click on this and now it is asking me how much delay do you want to put in your workflow. So I would want to make a delay of 2 minutes. Once done, let's click on Save and Send Test Request. And here you can see that yes, our workflow has been successfully delayed for 2 minutes. Now here in the previous step, I have received the data ID, data created, basically the time, the name, and then we have received the task ID, the user ID. This is the link self, and again we have received the task ID, and this is my job ID, but I haven't received the job details. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another action step over here, and this time again the action application would be CloudConvert. So let's select this, and now I need to fetch the job details. So let me go down and I'm going to select Get Job Details. Let's click on Connect. I'm going to go ahead with the existing connection, and now the job ID. So I'm going to click on this, and for this job ID I'm going to go to step 2. Let's look for the job ID. So here we have the job ID, right? Let's click on this. And now let's click on Save and Send Test Request. So yes, we have received our details, job details. The status now shows finished. This is the time of creation. Then this is the task ID. This is the name. This is again the job ID. And here we have the details. This is my file name. And this is the URL. So my next objective is that I wish to store this file in a separate folder in my Dropbox account. So here if I take you back to Dropbox, so here you can see that I have created another folder and the name is optimized files. This is the folder that I have already created. Let me show this to you. So this is a blank folder. Now what I want is, if I go back to Pabbly Connect, so the new file that we have just optimized, it should get saved in this folder. So I'm going to add another action step. Again, I'm going to choose Dropbox. So let's click on this. And the action event here would be to upload a file. Let's click on Connect. Now again, it is asking me to connect itself with the Dropbox account. I'm going to go ahead with the existing connection. Now here we have to fill in this information, the file URL, file name and folder path. So again, I'm going to click on this. Then we have to go to step 4. Get job details, and here we have to look for the URL that we have just received. So this is our URL. Once done, the file name. So let's look for the file name. So let's go to step 4 once again, and here is the name. Then we have to choose the folder path. So again, I'm going to take you to Dropbox, and here this is the folder path. So I'm going to select this, copy, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Once done, let's click on Save and Send Test Request. So here we have received the API response. So this is the name, the tag, and this is the path display. And as I take you down, so we have received rest of the information, right? And this is the link. So basically, this is saying that our file has been optimized. Now, how would we get to know that? So let me take you to my Dropbox, and I'm going to quickly refresh this page. And here you can see that we have received the file in our optimized files folder. So here you can see that what is the size of this file? This is 21.91 KB. Now let me take you to the CloudConvert folder and let's check the file here. So here it is 24.83 KB. So here you can see that the file size has been changed. It has been optimized. So this basically means that our integration process is a success. But we also need to check this in real time. So what I'm going to do is here in CloudConvert, I'm going to upload another file. Let's go to files. And here let's say I wish to add communication as the key. Let's open this. And here you can see that it has been uploaded. Let's check the size of this particular file. So here it is 22.56 KB. Now as soon as this has been uploaded here, what should happen? So after 10 minutes, as the trigger application has a polling of 10 minutes, so after 10 minutes, this should get uploaded in this particular folder, which is optimized files, and it should get optimized by then. So let's wait for 10 minutes and then we are going to check our optimized files account. So it's been 10 minutes and here you can see that we have received the file communication is the key. And what is the size? It is 19.85 KB, which means that this has been optimized. And this basically means that our entire integration process is a complete success. Let me exactly tell you what we have done. So here we have chosen our trigger application as Dropbox. The event was new file. Then our action application was CloudConvert, and here the event was to optimize a file. We had put a delay by Pabbly, which is a feature, for 2 minutes so that the workflow can run smoothly, it can receive the information. Once that was done, then our action application again was CloudConvert. This time the event was get job details, and finally our action application was Dropbox, where we had chosen our event as upload file. This is just a one-time setup. You do not have to set up this entire workflow again and again. Once you have done this, then it is going to make your life a lot easier. How? Every time there is a file uploaded on Dropbox, automatically it will get optimized, and then you can use that file for any other process. I hope this is absolutely clear. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow. It is given in the description box. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any other integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us.
In this video, we will learn how you can automatically convert a Dropbox file and upload it on Google Drive. So let's say you want every time a new file is added in Dropbox, it should be first converted into the format of your preference, and then this converted file should be uploaded in Google Drive. So we are going to automate this process using Pabbly Connect. Come to my screen to see how we do this. To automatically convert a Dropbox file and upload it on Google Drive, let us first go to Pabbly's website. You can see the landing page of Pabbly. On the top right, you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. Well, if you sign up free, you will get free tasks every month. So do not forget to sign up. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Pabbly Connect. On the top right, you will see a create workflow button. It will ask you to name. We will simply write Dropbox to Google Drive. So now it will show you two windows, trigger and action. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. So our entire automation would work on these two steps, trigger and action. Let us understand this with the help of an example. A trigger can be when a payment is received. The action can be send a confirmation message to the user. In our case, a trigger can be when a new file is uploaded in Dropbox. The action can be converted via CloudConvert and then upload the converted file in Google Drive. So let us begin and use Dropbox as our trigger application. For the trigger event, we will select new file. It will trigger when a new file is added to a folder. Let us connect, add new connection, and we will connect with Dropbox. So since I was already logged into my Dropbox account, I will not have to give my credentials. Now it needs a folder path. Okay. So I will be uploading a file in this folder. I'll take you to my Dropbox. This is the folder Ashirai. So I will write this, forgive this folder's name. I'm just going to simply copy this. And now in the help text, you will see the folder's name is to be given with this slash like this. So this sign will come here. Okay. And now let us go to Dropbox and I will quickly upload a file here. So I want to upload this picture here. You can see saved with the name picture. So I have uploaded it like you can see here. So now when I click on save and send test request, it is going to capture the recent response, the recent picture. You will see it has received the response. Pabbly has received the response. This is the name of the file. Then if you will scroll down, you will see other details as well here. Here it has generated this shareable link of the picture like you can see here. Then this is the path given, the folder in which the picture was saved. So this means we have successfully integrated our Dropbox with Pabbly. So now on to the next step, the action step. So here we will select CloudConvert. For the action event, we will select convert a file. Okay, let us connect, add a new connection, connect with CloudConvert. So it's connected like you can see, and since I was already logged into my account, CloudConvert account, I will not have to give my credentials. Now it needs file URL, okay? So I will take you to the above step. Here when we integrated Dropbox with Pabbly, did a test submission and it brought us the shareable link of the picture. So we are going to use this shareable link over here, okay? So let me map it from Dropbox and this is the link. So this is the link, this is the picture that I want to convert. Now the input format of the picture we will take. How do we know what is the input format? You can see here saved as .jpg, right? So we are going to just write JPJ. So from JPJ, we want to convert the picture to, let's say, PNG. So we will select the output format as well. Now it needs a file name. Okay, so let us go to Dropbox, search the file name, and you will, right on the top, you will find picture.jpg. We can map this. However, the problem here is, if you read the help text, you would know that provide a file name including extension for the output file. So it needs extension for the output file, which should be picture.png. However, here we have the input format .jpg. So what we are going to do, we are going to remove this, add a step in between, use text formatter like you can see here. Action event would be split text, connect, and now text to split would be the file name here you can see. So what we want picture and JPG to be separated, okay? So we are going to use dot here as the separator. You can use the dot as separator, and since I want both, so I'm going to use all as the segment index. I want picture and JPG separated, so I'll use all as the segment index. So now I will just click on save and send test request. Okay, so you can see it has split it, picture and JPG right from the dot that we used as a separator, and since we used all as the segment index, it has given us both splitted. Okay, so now what we will do is we'll come down to CloudConvert, reconnect. Why? Because we added the step in between this, and so to want the updated result, we are going to just reconnect. We'll go with existing connection as we had already added a new connection in the previous step. Let us save. And here, right, from JPG format, we have to convert the file to PNG. Okay, it's not coming here. So let me just quickly refresh this. Okay, and now let me select PNG. So from JPG, I need it in PNG format. Now we'll take the file name from text formatter. You can see the file name. And here we will just give the extension as .png. Okay. And now let us just save and send test request. And you will see we have received the response. Status is it's still waiting. And now if you will scroll down, you will see other details like job ID. And this is the ID we'll be using in our later step. So let us scroll down, add an action step here and select Google Drive. The action event is going to be upload a file, connect, add new connection and connect with Google Drive. So I will select my account from here. And since I was already logged into my account, so I will not have to give any credentials. I'll just give the permission and authorization successful. So now it needs URL, all right. The maximum file size is 50 MB. So let me take you to CloudConvert here. And if you'll scroll down, can you see any URL generated here? No, there is no URL. Even at the top, I'll take you here in the CloudConvert response. You won't see any URL here. So now what we will do is we will quickly add a step in between. Use CloudConvert.
again as the action application, and for the action event this time we'll use get job details. Let us connect. We'll go with existing connection as we are already connected to CloudConvert. It says connected. Now it needs a job ID. So remember I told you in the first CloudConvert step where we converted a file and it gave us this response over here, the job ID. So we are going to use this job ID over here. Okay. So let us map it from CloudConvert and search using job ID for quick results, and this is the job ID. So we will map it. So now what Pabbly is going to do is that using this job ID, it will fetch all the details of the file, including the URL. Okay. So let us just click on save and send test request. And you will see it has generated the response. The status is finished. Okay. And if you will scroll down, you will see the file name as picture.png that we had converted, right, from JPG to PNG. And again, if you will scroll down further, you will also find the URL over here. If we expand this, you will see the URL over here. So this is the URL we'll be using in our next step. So let us scroll down, come back to Google Drive. Again, let's reconnect. Why? Because we added this step in between, and so to get the updated details, we are going to just reconnect. But we'll go with existing connection as we are already connected to Google Drive. So I'll just save and I'll take the URL from final CloudConvert step, that is the fourth step. So if I search using URL here, you will see it will show this. This is the URL I will map. Now comes the folder ID. So now let's go to the folder where I want to save this file. Okay. So this is my Google Drive. I want to save the file in this folder, CloudConvert. And here on the top, you will see the URL. So if I'll come back to Pabbly, read the help text, so you will find we need the folder ID in this format. That is, in this URL, anything after folder / would be your folder ID. Okay. So let us go to our Google Drive, and in the URL, you can see this data, this detail would be our, this code would be our folder ID as it is after folder /. So anything after folder / would be our
So we are
folder
going to
ID.
paste it here.
So we are going to map it here. And now it needs file name. Again, we will go to CloudConvert and search the file name. And you will see it will show the file name as picture.png. So this is the file name. Now we have mapped in all the details. Just one more thing before I click save and send test request. These mapped in fields you can see here in the URL, file name, and if we scroll above, anywhere wherever we have mapped like this job ID, these file URLs. So these, the best part about them, these mapped in fields are from next time they will automatically be updated. So let's say next time here a new picture gets uploaded here in Dropbox. So all these fields here, the file URL, when it is generated, it will all automatically pick the file URL of the new picture here. Similarly here, it will pick the job ID for the new file here. Then again, if we'll come down to Google Drive, this URL and file name, these mapped in details, these mapped in fields will automatically pick the new details of the picture of the file, and we will not have to give it manually. So now let us quickly click on save and send test request. And you will see Pabbly captured the response. The status you will see success. This is the file name, the file with the name with which the file has been saved in our Google Drive. So let me take you to Google Drive, this folder CloudConvert, and here you will see the picture has been saved, converted, saved. With this picture, this name, you can see picture.png, and if I open this picture, you will be able to see the full one. So this means we have successfully integrated our Google Drive, CloudConvert and Dropbox using Pabbly Connect.
In this video, we will learn how you can automatically extract and convert a zipped file from Gmail
and upload it on Dropbox. So let's say you want every time you receive a new mail with a zipped file, it should be first converted into a format of your preference, and then this converted file should be uploaded on Dropbox. So we are going to automate this entire process using Pabbly Connect. Let's see how we do this. To automatically extract and convert a zip file from Gmail and upload it in Dropbox, let us first go to Pabbly's website. You can see the landing page of Pabbly. On the top right, you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. Well, if you sign up free, you will get free tasks every month. So do not forget to sign up. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Pabbly Connect. On top right, you will see a create workflow button. It will ask you to name. You will simply write Gmail to Dropbox. Now it will show you two windows, trigger and action. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. So our entire automation process would be based on these two steps, trigger and action. Let us understand this with the help of an example. A trigger can be when a sales is made, the action can be send a WhatsApp message to the user or customer. So let us select email parser as our trigger application. Email parser by Pabbly is an application that helps you to extract details from the mail, like the mail body, the subject and other details. So now you will see it has generated this email address over here. We are going to copy this, and now you can read these instructions as to know how we are going to set up the URL in our Gmail box. Okay, so this is my Gmail. I want to connect with Pabbly. On the top, you will see the settings option. See all settings. Now here you will see forwarding and POP IMAP in the center. Click there. Add a forwarding address. So remember the email address that we copied, this one. So this we will copy from here and we are going to paste it here like we just did, and click on next. So we'll click on proceed and you will see a confirmation code has been sent to this email address for the permission. Okay, so we will go to our Pabbly's page and you will see it has received some response here. And if you will scroll down in the body text, expand the message here, and here you will see confirmation code. This is the confirmation code. Copy it, come back to your box, email box, and then just paste the code here and verify. So now we are going to click on forward a copy of incoming mails to this address and keep Gmail's copy in the inbox. So what will happen is whenever you will receive a mail, this inbox receives the mail. This is demo lead inbox. So whenever demo lead receives the mail here, so that mail would be forwarded to this email address so that Pabbly can use it. Pabbly can get the access. At the same time, one copy will be maintained in your inbox. And don't you worry, your details will be 100% safe with Pabbly. Okay, after clicking on this, go down and just click on Save Changes. Okay, so we have set the integration here. Now, if you will come back to Pabbly Connect, just click on Recapture Email Parser Response. Do you wish to recapture the response? Yes, we do. So now what I'm going to do is, you will see it's waiting for response. So now what I will do is, I'm going to go to some other mailbox, that is Ashirai mailbox, and will do a test submission. We'll send a test dummy file. You can see the mail here. This is my Ashirai inbox. So the subject of the mail is happy study. Then hi, please find the attached zip file. This is the attached zip file over here. I'm going to send it to demo lead, the inbox with which I have just integrated Pabbly. Okay. So now I'm just going to click on send. And you will see the message has been sent. Coming back to Pabbly, you will see it's waiting for a response. So the moment demo lead receives the mail here, Pabbly will capture the email details, email response here. Okay. So you will see Pabbly captured the response. Quickly, I will take you to my demo lead and you will see we have received the mail here. So the moment demo lead received this mail, happy study. You can see the .zip file and all these details. Pabbly immediately captured the response like you can see over here. Okay. So if I'll show you the details of the response, you can see the subject here, happy study. Then you can see the person who it was sent to, that was demo lead. The email address is here. The email address from which it was sent to, that is Ashi, right? Ashi's email address is here. If you will scroll down, you will find other details as well. I'll show you here. You can see the header subject is there, right? In the body text, you can see, hi, please find the .zip file. This is the body text. And if you'll scroll down right at the bottom, you will see attachment link. This is a link of the zip file that we had attached. Okay. We will be using this in the next step. So this means we have successfully integrated our Gmail with Pabbly. Now on to our action step. So here we will first select filter. Okay. So now what I want is, okay, so my inbox, this demo lead inbox is receiving a lot of mails. Okay. So for this automation, what I want, that only emails with zip file should be received here, should come to Pabbly. Okay. So for that, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to label, and then the link, the attachment link that was generated, we are going to take it that you can see here, the attachment link of the zip file was generated in the first step. So we will use this link as in the label here as the label. And now what I will, if you will see in the link in the top, you will see it has this file extension pic.zip. So what I'm going to do is, in the filter type, I'm going to select contains and just write .zip. So this way what will happen is, whatever emails are going to come here in Pabbly, filter is going to just pick the email address which will contain this .zip. Okay, this is the file extension. If the email consists of this value .zip, then the workflow will continue, or else the workflow will, otherwise it will stop right there. Okay. So let me just click on save and send test request. And you will see the condition is true, status is success. Why? Because this mail, the mail that we have received, the response that we have received, this test submission contains a .zip extension. This you can see. And that's how Pabbly is going to filter the mails. So it will not bring all the emails here, but the ones which will have .zip. So now on to our next step. We'll click on action step here on a plus button to get the action step. And now we will select CloudConvert. For the action event, I'm going to select convert a file. Connect. Add new connection and connect with CloudConvert. Okay, it's connecting. And authorization successful. So since I was already logged into my CloudConvert account, I did not have to give my credentials. Now it needs a few details like file URL. Okay. So file URL we are going to take from email parser here. Remember this attachment link was generated here. So we are going to take this. But before we map in this, you must be thinking, where exactly are we getting these details from? So for that, I will take you to step 1, where we connected our Gmail account with Pabbly, received a response, the Gmail response, and it generated this file link here, zip file link here. So Pabbly had brought exactly same details, same response details over here, and that's how we are going to map. So we are going to take the URL here, the attachment link. Okay. And now it needs input format. That is the format of the extension of the file. So that is, in our case, it's zip format. So let us search. And yes, here is the zip format. So now you will have to select the output format, the format in which you would like to convert your file to. Okay. So here these are various format. I would select RAR. Okay. I want the file to be converted from zip format, from this format to this RAR format. Okay, this has to be the output format. Now it needs a file name. So if you want something from the email, you can take it from here. So I'm going to create a file name, like I'm going to first use the subject, happy study, then give a space and we'll use the email address from which email I received this mail. So I received from Ashira, so I'm going to take her email address and this would be the file name without space. Okay, and now in the help text you will read, we will have to give the extension for the output file. So what do we want is, we want the file to be converted to this format, right? So we are going to give the format of the output file, that is going to be RAR. So now after we have given these details, let us click on save and send test request. And you will see it has received the response. The data ID is here. Then you will see task ID is here. The job ID is here. This is the ID we'll be using in our later step. So now let us do the final step. Click on plus button here and select Dropbox as the action application. So for the action event, we will select upload file, connect, add new connection and connect with Dropbox. Okay, authorization successful. Again, since I was already logged into my Dropbox account, I will not have to give my credentials. Now we will map in a few details like file URL. So let us go to, we converted a file here. Let us go to CloudConvert and see if we are able to get any URL here. And there's no such URL here that we can map. I will take you to above step where we converted a file in CloudConvert, and if I'll show you the response here as well, you won't be able to find any URL. So how do we get this file URL? Just scroll above, add an action step, and again select CloudConvert as action application. For the action event, you will select get job details, connect, and we will go with existing connection this time. As in the previous step, we were connected to CloudConvert. Let us just save and you will see it's connected. Now it needs a job ID. So if you will go to CloudConvert and search using job, you will see it will show you the job ID. We're going to take this. So what it will do is, using this job ID, it will show the response here. It will show the URL here. Let me just click on save and send test request. And see, Pabbly has received this response here. So if you will scroll down, you will also see the file name here, that is happy study, and the email address we had given with the file extension in the earlier step. So what Pabbly did is, using this action event, this get job details, it brought all the details of the zipped file, of this URL, of the zipped file that we had given, including the file name that we gave here. Like you can see here in the response, this is the file name. And if you will scroll down, you will also find the URL here. You can see this is the URL. And this is the one that we will be using in our Dropbox step. Okay. So now let us come back to Dropbox, reconnect. Why we are reconnecting? Because we added a step in between. So to get the updated details, we are going to just reconnect. We'll go with existing connection as we were already connected to Dropbox. Okay. So now let's map the file URL from the fourth step. That is when we use CloudConvert to get job details. Let us search using URL, and here you will find this is the URL results file. We are going to map it. Okay. And now file name is here. File name, again we are going to take the full file name from here, from the fourth step, like I showed you in the response. So I'm going to search using, yes, this is the file name. You can see happy study, then the email address of Ashirai, okay, who sent the file. This is the file name here. Now also it needs the file with proper extension. So yes, our file is with proper extension, as you can see, .rar. Okay. Now the folder path. The folder path is the path in which where I have to save the file. You can see while uploading a file in the folder name, say sample folder, the folder file path would be / and sample folder. Okay. So in this format, we will have to give our folder name. In case you are going for subfolder, so this would be the format you will be using. Okay. So I'll show you my Dropbox and I want to save the file in Ashirai. I'm going to give a / here. This is this, and then I'm just going to give the folder name here, Ashirai, like you can see here, Ashirai. So I've given the folder name in this format, just no space will come here. Okay. Now let us just click on save and send test request. But before we do that, just quick thing I want to tell you about mapping. So these fields that you can see, we have mapped in the file URL, the file name. So the best part about this mapping is these mapped in fields from next time will automatically be updated. So what will happen the next time when you will receive any email, okay, in your Gmail account, and if it has this value .zip, so it will continue, the workflow will continue, and what will happen is here in the Dropbox, these file URL and file name will automatically pick the new details and you will not have to give it manually. Okay. So now let us just click on save and send test request. And you will see we have received the response. You can see here the tag is complete, then the name with which the file has been saved. This is the file name here, and these are the size and other details. Okay, so now let me take you to my Dropbox folder and see if this file was saved there, uploaded there. Okay, so this is the Ashirai folder. This is the folder where I uploaded the file. I will just click and the file was saved with this name, Happy Study, and Ashirai's email address. So I'm just going to click here and you will see this is the file. The file has been converted and saved in Dropbox. So this means we have successfully integrated our Dropbox, our CloudConvert and Gmail using Pabbly Connect.
In this video, we are going to see how to archive a file in CloudConvert and upload the files on Google Drive. So let's say that you are using Google Sheet as a spreadsheet where you have the URL of all the new files, and then what you want is, first you want to archive these files on CloudConvert, which is an online file converter, and then you want to upload these files on Google Drive. How would you do that? For this, you will have to integrate these three applications, and the same can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here, your trigger application would be Google Sheets and your action applications would be CloudConvert and Google Drive. Now, the thing is, how can you do it yourself and integrate and automate this entire process? To understand that, let me take you to my screen.
So to begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, it will take us to the landing page of this software. Now here on the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you already have an account with us, you can simply sign in. If you are a new user, then you will have to click on this tab sign up free. It is absolutely free. It will not take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. Now I'm going to click on sign in. And here we have reached the all applications page. So I'm going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect as we are doing this integration using Pabbly Connect software. Here we have reached the dashboard of the application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this. And now a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now here my objective is to create an archive in CloudConvert using both upload and import URL methods. Basically what I want is that I have few URLs, few files in Google Sheets. So first I want to archive them in CloudConvert and then upload on Google Drive. So here I'm going to name this workflow as CloudConvert to Google Drive integration. And let's click on create.
As we do that, we have reached another window which has got two significant events. One is trigger and another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens and action is do this. So for trigger, I'm going to choose my application as Google Sheets. Let's click on this. And now the trigger event. Now this is the event that will make my workflow start. It would be new or updated spreadsheet row. Now here you can see that you have received a webhook URL. Now this webhook is going to act as a bridge in connecting Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets so that the data can be captured in Pabbly Connect. I'm going to copy this. Once done, what I have to do is I have to go to the Google Sheet that I have created. So I'm going to take you to the Google Sheet. So this is the sheet that I have created. And here we have the following column fields: name, file type and file link. So these links I have uploaded through WooCommerce. Now here to connect this with Pabbly Connect, we will go to extensions, then go to add-ons and then get add-ons. So once you are here, what you have to do is you have to download an application, basically install Pabbly Connect webhooks. Let's click on this. And here you can see that this is already installed on my system. So if you haven't got it installed yet, please get it installed. It will again not take more than 2 minutes. Once done, let's close this window, go back to extensions, and here you will find Pabbly Connect webhooks. Once you are here, go to initial setup. Let's click on this. And here you can see that it has already selected the sheet and now the webhook URL. So I'm going to remove this and paste the URL that I've just copied. Now the trigger column. What is a trigger column? It is the final data column on which our data is added. So if you will look at this link, so we have A column, B column and C column. This is the last column. So it has already been captured. Now let's click on send test. So as soon as we have done that, here we can see that the test data has been sent successfully. Now I'm going to click on submit. Also remember, there is one very important thing that you're supposed to do. As I go to extension and go to Pabbly Connect webhooks, you are always supposed to make sure that the send on event is like, there is a tick in front of it. Basically this has been selected so that on every event this workflow will run. Now I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and here you can see that we have received the API response. This is the name of the video, this is the file type and this is the file link. This is the name of the spreadsheet, sheet name, and this is the trigger column. Now once we are done with this, what do I want? I want to get these files archived on CloudConvert. So I'm going to choose my next application as CloudConvert. Let's click on this. And now the action event. Here it would be, what do I want? I want to create an archive. Let's click on this and click on connect. So once done, here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the CloudConvert account. For this, I'm going to click on add new connection and then connect with CloudConvert. I have already logged into my CloudConvert account here. So if you haven't done that, please do that. And now you can see that the authorization has been successful. So let's come down and here we have to map the data. What is mapping basically? Mapping means that I already have received this information in the previous step, like I have received it here. And now I'm just going to fill in this information, basically retrieve it here. Let's click on this, go to Google Sheets, and this is the file link, the URL. Let's click on this. Then what do I want? File name. Again, I'm going to go down here. And if I take you down, this is the new video. This is the name of the file. Let's click on this. And then the output format. Also remember that you have to provide the file name including extension. And this is in MP4 format. So I'm going to write .mp4. Now the output format here, let's say it is RAR file. Let's click on save and send test request. So once done, here we have received the information. You can see this is the data ID status, then it is the creation time, then Pabbly Connect import. So we have received this information, but here we haven't received the link of the URL to be uploaded on Google Drive. For this, I'm going to add another action step, and this is again going to be CloudConvert. Let's click on this. And now the action event here would be this time get job details. Why? So I haven't received the URL, but here I have received the job ID. Remember this, that I have received the job ID, and through this job ID I would be able to get the link. So now let's click on connect. Again I'm going to select the existing connection. Now the job ID. So I'm going to click on this, go to CloudConvert, and here let's look for the job ID. So this is the job ID. I'm going to map this and click on save and send test request. So once done, let me take you down here, and this is the result file URL. Basically this is the file, this is the URL in RAR format which has to be uploaded on Google Drive, and this is your file name, right? So once we have received this, now my next action step would be I want this to be uploaded on Google Drive. So let's look for Google Drive here, and now the action event would be to upload a file. Let's click on this and click on connect. Again here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Google Drive account. I'm going to click on add new connection and then connect with Google Drive. Here it is asking me for the name of the account, so I have selected this, and once done, let me give it the access. Yeah, here we can see that the authorization has been successful. Now if I take you down, we have to again map the data. So first we have to map the URL. So I'm going to click on this, go to the third step, and if I take you down to the results URL, this is the URL that we are supposed to map. Let's click on this. Then we have to understand the folder ID. Now what is the folder ID? I'm going to take you to my drive. And now this is my Google Drive account, and let's say that I want this information, all these files, to be uploaded in this folder. Now I'm going to open this, and as I open this particular URL that we have received here, I'm just going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Now in this particular URL, you can see this number after folders. This is your folder ID. So I'm going to delete this part. So this is your folder ID. Now the file name. So again I'm going to go to step 3, and if I take you down here, this is your file name. Done. Let's click on save and send test request. So here you can see that we have received a response, and the result status is shown as success. So I'm going to take you to my Google Drive now and quickly refresh this. And here you can see that my new video.rar has been uploaded, which basically means that this entire process is a success. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go back to Google Sheets, and here I'm going to fill in another information. So here I'm going to first take you to my WooCommerce account. So I'm here, and in this media I have these videos. Let's say I want this particular video to be a part of my Google Sheet. So I'm going to click on this, copy this URL to clipboard, and then go back to this file, and I'm going to paste this URL over here, and the name is new video, and the type is again video. Now this is also this MP4 file. Once we have received this, what should happen? As soon as this information is here, automatically this should be archived on CloudConvert and then should be uploaded on Google Drive. So now I'm going to check my Google Drive, and here you can see new video file has been created, which basically means that this entire integration process is a success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here let's understand the entire process so that we are crystal clear with what we have done. So this is again very easy integration where our trigger application was Google Sheets and the trigger event was new or updated spreadsheet row. Then our action application was CloudConvert, where we had chosen the event as create and archive. Then again we had chosen the action application as CloudConvert, and this time the event was get job details. Finally, the action application was Google Drive, and here we had chosen our event as upload a file. This is just a one-time setup. You do not have to repeat this process again and again. Once you have done this, automatically the file that is there, the link which is there on Google Sheets, that will be archived on CloudConvert and automatically will get uploaded on Google Drive. I hope this is very much easy for you and you have understood it completely. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow. The same workflow that we have worked on is there in the description box. You can just go understand it. Also clone it so that you can just start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any other suggestion or advice for us, you can always write to us.
So in this video, we will learn how to capture a website by CloudConvert and upload the output file on Google Drive. So here guys, we are going to set up an automation by which you are going to input some website URL into CloudConvert, and using CloudConvert, automatically that website will be captured into a particular format, for example PDFs, and then the PDF of that complete website captured will be uploaded on a Google Drive. So guys, let's for an example, suppose guys in Trigger application, we have selected Google Sheet. So the trigger of this automation will be Google Sheet, adding a new row in Google Sheet. In Google Sheet, you are adding some new website URL data. And whenever you add the data, this automation will trigger, and then we will convert the website. We'll capture the website into a particular format using CloudConvert. That will be the action. And the next action will be uploading those captured website files into our Google Drive. Now, how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
Okay, so first of all, we will go to a browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So I will sign into my own Pabbly Connect account. And after signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here we just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. And now we can see that we have reached to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. In this dashboard, just click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Google Sheets to CloudConvert to Google Drive. Okay, so Google Sheets to CloudConvert to Google Drive. And after that, just click on create. And now we can see that our workflow is open over here. So in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is trigger window, second one is action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea over here is, suppose we are adding some website links, some new website data into Google Sheet. And then we want that whatever website links or website URLs we are adding into a Google Sheet, we want to convert those websites, and we want the whole website data to be converted into PDF and stored in our Google Drive. So this is the automation idea for this video. And in this video, just for an example, I'm taking Google Sheet as a trigger, like I'm getting the new website list from Google Sheet. But if you want guys, you can use any other application to input the website URL in this workflow. So here guys, in trigger application, in choose app, let's search for Google Sheets. So as I told you, instead of Google Sheet, you can use some form building application or some other kind of application as well of your choice. After that, in trigger event from the drop down, select new or updated spreadsheet row. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now using this webhook URL, we will be connecting the Google Sheet, the sheet in which we are adding our website name, URL and new file name. And we will be also connecting Pabbly Connect with it. Now, how we are going to connect this using this webhook URL? To know this, just refer to the help text given below over here. So just copy this webhook URL from here, go to the Google Sheet which you have created, then go to extensions, add-ons and click on get add-ons. Now, as we click on get add-ons, we can see that Google Workspace Marketplace opens in front of us. And here in search tab, we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Pabbly, Pabbly Connect webhooks. And as you can see, Pabbly Connect webhooks, this add-on is installed in my Google Sheet. You just have to install this same add-on into your own Google Sheets account, and after that, just refresh your Google Sheet once. This is a very important step. And after refreshing it, just go to extensions and you can see Pabbly Connect webhooks. This add-on is now installed. Just hover on it and click on initial setup. After clicking on initial setup, this window appears in front of us. And in this window, it is basically asking us 3 simple things. First one is selected sheet, second one is webhook URL, and third one is trigger column. So in selected sheet, we have to select the sheet, one sheet from all of our spreadsheet, that from which sheet we want to send the data. So right now in this sheet, you can see in background, you can see in this spreadsheet, I have only one sheet named as sheet 1. That is why here you can see by default it has selected sheet 1. Then the next thing it asks us is the webhook URL. So here in webhook URL, we have to paste the same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect workflow. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. After that, the next thing it asks us is the trigger column. Now guys, here you must be thinking, what is this trigger column? So trigger column is basically the last data entry column of our Google Sheet. Now suppose guys, just for an example, that column C will be my trigger column for this sheet because this is the last column in which my data exists. So I will enter a trigger column as column C. So whatever spreadsheet, whatever Google Sheet you are using, what is the last data entry column in which your data exists? That will be your trigger column. So just enter your trigger column and click on submit. So it is showing us setup configured successfully. Let's close it. Once again, go back to extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and this time we have to select send on event. By selecting send on event, we are telling this add-on, we are telling this Google Sheet that whenever data in a new row is added till our trigger column, whenever we will add the new data, instantly send that data to Pabbly Connect. So we just add the data and instantly Google Sheet will send that same new row data to Pabbly Connect over here. And guys, we are going to do the same. Let's take an example. Let's add some data to set up this workflow. For example, the name of the website is Pabbly. URL is https pabbly.com. So I want that this website should be converted into PDF and stored in my Google Drive. So I'm entering the URL to which I want to convert and download, and a new file name. For example, new file name should be Pabbly. Just take another an example over here. Pabbly. Okay, so just now into a Google Sheet, I have added some new data over here. And as we add this data, because we have connected this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect using the webhook URL, instantly this same data will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. And yes, here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, we can see we have received some response. So we have the website name, we have the URL which we have added, the URL which we want to download, and we have the new file name as well. So in this way, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have received the website URL to whom we want to download, and we want to convert it into PDF or some other format and upload it to Google Drive. Now after this, we are going to add the CloudConvert step. Now to do so, we will scroll down, come to our action window, and here in Choose App, we are going to search CloudConvert. Select CloudConvert, and then in action event from the drop down, select capture a website to PDF. Select this action and then click on connect. Select add new connection, and now here we have to connect our CloudConvert account with Pabbly Connect. So just click on this connect with CloudConvert button. And guys, because I have logged into my CloudConvert account in my browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account and complete the connection. So here we can see that Pabbly Connect is just detecting the account. Let's wait for a second. And yes, now our CloudConvert account is connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the website URL. So here we have to provide the URL of the website to which we want to capture the screenshots and save it as or convert it as a PDF. So we have received the website URL from Google Sheet. So we will be mapping this same response of website URL from this Google Sheet data, Google Sheet response over here. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and in the drop down below, we can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Google Sheets can be seen over here. And out of all of these responses, select the response of the URL and map it. Then it is asking us for the output format, that in which format we want this data to be converted. So we want to get it converted into PDF. So here we will select PDF. Then it is asking us for the file name, that the new file which we are going to generate, or the website which we are going to download or capture screenshot and get it converted into PDF, what will be the name of the new file. So we have added a name to this file, that is Pabbly over here. So we will just map this file name from Google Sheet responses over here. And after that, it is the help text below it asking us to enter the file extension as well. So I will enter the file extension manually, that is .pdf. So all the files will be having the same file extension. Then guys, you can change the zoom, margin, top, bottom, margin, left, right, all of this thing of the new document. I don't want to change or make any changes over there. I just want this data to be by default values only. So I'm not entering anything over here. Then the next thing it asks us to print the background, render the background of the website. Default is true. So do we want to get the background of the website as well? So yes, I want to. That's why I have selected true over here. If you don't want to print the background as well, just ignore this. Then next thing it asks us is the display header footer. So do we want to get the header and footer as well? So I want to get the header and footer. So I'll just select true over here. So the help text below it says create a header and footer with the URL and page numbers. So I want to get the header and footer in the document where the URL will be at the top and the page number in the bottom. Then it is asking us weight local. So here it is asking us to select the weight. So in the drop down below, we have some options like load. So basically this is asking us that till what time the website or the CloudConvert should be waiting. So we will be selecting load over here. It should wait till the website loads. And it is asking us the wait time. And the help text said additional time in milliseconds to wait after the page loads. So we want, for example, I'll be adding in 500 milliseconds of time, that is just half a second of time to wait after the website is loaded. That whenever the CloudConvert will be processing or capturing the website, it will wait it till we load it. Then it will wait for another 500 milliseconds or half a second, and then it will start capturing. So after adding all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now when we click on Save and Send Test Request, we can see that we have received some response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the CloudConvert has successfully captured this website, the same website whose URL we have added over here. And it is converted, the captured website is converted into PDF format. And this is the name. So here in this response, we can see that it is done. But here in this response, we can't find the actual link of the converted file, that the PDF file which it has generated using capturing the website. We can't see the file of that document or that converted website. Now guys, we have to basically, what we have to do, we have to actually extract the file or get the file using this job ID. So here in response, we can see we have received the data task 0 job ID, and we have to basically extract the file using this job ID. But before that, first we have to add some kind of delay of time. We have to delay this automation workflow for a minute or a couple of minutes. Now why we are doing this? Because guys, when we add this URL and when we get or capture the website using Cloud Converter, it is most likely possible that the website may take some time to load at the Cloud Convert's end. So that is why we will be preparing to add some kind of delay. So to add the delay in this workflow, just click on this Add Action Step button over here, and here in Choose App, we will search for Delay module. Select Delay by Pabbly. Then after selecting Delay by Pabbly, it is asking us how much delay you want to put in workflow. So I want to select delay for, and delay unit will be minutes. We'll be just adding a delay of 1 minute. So delay value will be 1, and click on Save and Send Test Request. So in this way, we have added a delay of 1 minute in this automation workflow. So whenever we will add a new row in Google Sheet of the website URL, this automation will trigger over here. Then using CloudConvert, it will start capturing the website in PDF format. And then when it will be capturing, we have added the delay, that the automation will be delayed after that for a minute. Then what we want to do, we want to retrieve the file of the captured file, PDF file of the website, which we have captured. For that, just click on this Add Action Step button over here. Once again in Choose App, select CloudConvert. CloudConvert it is, just select it. And after that, in Action Event from the drop down, select Get Job Details. So we have received the job ID. We have seen the job ID which we have received in response from CloudConvert. This is it. And using this job ID, we will be retrieving its detail. So what we have to do now, we have to now map this job ID in this Get Job Detail action. Just click on Connect. Now, because we have made the connection of our CloudConvert account in the previous step, so we can use the old existing connection. Just click on Save. And after that, it is asking us for the job ID. As I told you, we have to map it. Just click here. From the responses of CloudConvert, capture a website to PDF, select the response of job ID, and it will be mapped. After that, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And when we click on save and send test request, we can see that we have received some response over here. And in this response, we can see the status is finished, that the capturing of website is finished. And when we will scroll down, we will find this response of result file URL. So this is the URL of the PDF file of the website which we have just now captured. So what we are going to do, we are going to just copy this URL, go to a new tab and paste it over here. And we can see the PDF file is being downloaded. Let's open this file. And yes, this is the same Pabbly Connect website, Pabbly's website, whose URL we have added in our Google Sheet. So this same website over here, we can see, which we have captured over here. So in this way, guys, we can see that using CloudConvert and Pabbly Connect, we have successfully captured the website whose URL we have added into Google Sheet. Now let's move to the final step where we want to upload this website, the captured website PDF file into our Google Drive. For that, just scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button over here. And here in Choose App, we have to search for Google Drive. Select Google Drive. After that, in Action Event from the drop-down, we have to select Upload a File and click on Connect. Select Add New Connection and click on Connect with Google Drive. Now guys, we have to connect our Google Drive account on which we want to upload this file. So I've selected my account, scroll down and click on Continue. Now after clicking on continue, the first thing it asks us is the URL. That what is the URL of the file which we want to upload. So we have received the URL of the website, captured website PDF file from CloudConvert get job details action step. So this is the URL and we have to map this same URL over here in this field. And as we all saw, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and from the drop down below from the responses of CloudConvert get job details, select the response of the result file URL and it will be mapped. Then after mapping the URL, the next thing it asks us is the folder ID. So here guys, in place of folder ID, we have to actually enter the URL or the folder ID of the folder on our Google Drive where we want to upload this file. So to get the folder ID, this is my Google Drive guys, and in this Google Drive, I have a folder named as CloudConvert. So I want that all the new files, all the new website which we are capturing in PDF, I want to upload those files in this folder. So what we have to do, we just have to open this folder in our browser and in the URL section, at last, we have this ID. So this is the ID, the folder ID of this particular folder of our Google Drive account. We just have to copy this folder ID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And you can follow the same thing in the help text below. Then after entering the folder ID in which folder we want to upload this, it is asking us for the file name. Now guys, what is the name of the file? So from CloudConvert, we have also received the name of the file. So here after getting using the action of get job details, we have this file name www.pabbly.com is the name of the website .pdf. So we will be mapping this same file name over here in this field of file name. Just click here. And from the drop down below, from the responses of get job details, select the response of file name, this is it, and map it. And after that, just click on save and send test request. Now after clicking on save and send test request, we can see that we have received some response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the file URL which we have mapped over here, basically the website whose URL we have added into a Google Sheet, using this automation guys, automatically we have captured that website into PDF using CloudConvert and we have uploaded the PDF file of that captured website into our Google Drive. So let's go to a Google Drive and yes, in our Google Drive in this particular folder, we have a new file. Let's open this file and we will see this is the PDF file of the same website which we have just now captured, whose URL we have added into a Google Sheet. Now this means guys, the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now every time in a new row, we will add the details of a website over here, like the website name and website URL and other details. Automatically using this automation, the website will be captured and the PDF file of the website will be uploaded into our Google Drive. So not just these applications guys, you can basically connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. And also, Pabbly Connect offers you a forever free plan. And in this plan, you can get free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
So in this video, we will learn how to convert files from Google Drive in CloudConvert, also upload them on pCloud. Now suppose guys, you and your team members are constantly adding some new files into your Google Drive and you want to convert those files into a specific format, for example PDFs, and you want to upload that converted files into your pCloud account. Now let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. So the trigger of this automation will be uploading a new file on Google Drive. And the action will be converting those newly uploaded files using CloudConvert, and then at last uploading those converted files into your pCloud storage. Now how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So first of all, we will go to a browser and search for pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So I will sign into my own Pabbly Connect account. And after signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here we just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. And now we can see that we have reached to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. In this dashboard, just click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Google Drive to convert CloudConvert to pCloud. So basically all the 3 applications which we are going to use in this video. And let's click on create. So now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is trigger window, second one is action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is, first we have to get the details or the data of new files which we are uploading on our Google Drive in Pabbly Connect. Then after that, using Pabbly Connect, we will be converting the file format of those files using Pabbly Connect and CloudConvert. And at last, we will be uploading those newly converted files into our desired format into pCloud. Okay, so let's suppose me and my team members are constantly updating new files on our Google Drive. We are keep on uploading new files in different file formats in Google Drive. And I want all of those newly uploaded files should be added as a PDF. All of those files should be converted into PDFs, and the PDF of those new files should be uploaded in my pCloud account just for a backup. So using this automation, we can achieve this. So let's begin. So here in trigger window in choose app, we will search for first Google Drive because we want to get the new files from Google Drive and Pabbly Connect. After that, in trigger event from the drop down, select new file. Click on connect and select add new connection. And here guys, we have to connect our Google Drive account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this connect with Google Drive button, select your Google Drive account, scroll down and click on continue. And as we click on continue, we will see that our Google Drive account gets connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, then we will click on save and send test request. The most latest file which we have uploaded on our Google Drive, the details of that file will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. And guys, before we click on save and send test request, we are going to upload a new file on our Google Drive. So I will go to my Google Drive and this is a particular folder named as new files. So I will be uploading a new file over here. A file upload. Let's go to download. This is the image file. And let's upload it. So guys, we have uploaded an image. This image is right now present in PNG format. And this is the image. And I want that whenever this file or a new file is uploaded in Google Drive, that data should be come into Pabbly Connect. So we have uploaded our test file. Now we'll go to Pabbly Connect and click on save and send test request. Now as we click on save and send test request, we can see that we have received some response over here. And in this response, we can see the details of the same file which we have just now uploaded on our Google Drive. So the most latest file which we have uploaded on Google Drive, we have the details like we have the name of the file, we have the file type, Then we will scroll down and we will see we have the link of the file as well. So this is the web view link of the file. After this web view link or web content link, we will see some other details like that at what date and time this file was uploaded and other details of this newly uploaded file over here. So guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is now completed. Now let's move to step 2. So we have received the new files uploaded on Google Drive and Pabbly Connect. Now we have to do? We have to change the format of this file. So here we can see that this file is currently present in PNG format. And we are taking an example of PDF, like we want to convert all of the files in PDF format. But it is most likely possible that the next file which I upload can be in JPG format or some other format. But to convert all of these files into PDF, we have to mention the current file format, that what is the current file format of the file to which we are converting. Let me show you. But first we will just scroll down and come to this action window. And here in Choose App, we will search for CloudConvert. Select CloudConvert. And after that, in action event from the drop down, select Convert a File. Click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our CloudConvert account with Pabbly Connect. Now to do so, just click on this Connect with CloudConvert button. And because I have already logged into my CloudConvert account in my browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account and made the connection. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the file URL. That what is the URL of the file whose format we want to change or we want to convert. So from Google Drive, we have received this URL of the file which we have just now uploaded. So we have this web content link and we have to basically map this same link of the file uploaded on Google Drive over here in this file URL. And the process of mapping guys is very simple. Simply click on this field and in the drop down below from the responses of Google Drive, we can see all the details, all the response which we have received of a newly uploaded file from Google Drive and Pabbly Connect. We can see all of those responses over here. And out of all of these responses, select the response of web content link and map it. After mapping this link, the next thing it asks us is the input format. That right now in which format this file is present. So as I told you, it is most likely possible that right now this image is present or this file is present in PNG format. But most likely the next file which I will be uploading can be a JPG file, a JPEG file or a MP3 or MP4 file, something like that. So guys, the extension or the format of the file in which we are getting from Google Drive is not constant. So what we are going to do, we will be extracting the file format from the file name. So whenever we get the file name, we get the format or the extension of the file as well. And to extract it, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect and that is text formatter. So just click on this Add Actions tab button below CloudConvert and Google Drive step. And then in Choose App here, search for text formatter. Select text formatter. After that, in action event from the drop down, select Split Text. Click on Connect. And now it is asking us text to split. So we want to separate the file name and file extension from this response of newly uploaded file name. So what we have to do, we have to map this response to whom we want to split over here in text to split. Just click here and from the drop down from the responses which we have received from Google Drive, select the response of file name and it is mapped. After that, it is asking us for the separator. So we will be using full stop, this dot, this period as the separator. And after that, in segment index from the drop down, select all and click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, as we click on Save and Send Test Request, in the response, we can see that the text before and after this full stop, this dot is separated. So we have the name of the file as a separate response and the extension, the format of the file as separate response. And now what we will be doing, we are going to map this response of the format of the file over here in this input format. So we just have to click on this mapping button on, but before that, let's reconnect it. Click on Connect first. Right now, because we have connected our CloudConvert account over here, just select existing connection and click on Save. Then just click on this mapping button. Just turn on this mapping button in front of input format. Clear this response and then from the drop down from the responses of text formatter by Pabbly, select the response of the file format. So in this way, we have received the format of the file as an extension in the file name. So using text formatter, we have separated the file name and retrieved just the extension. And then we have mapped that extension of the file in this input format field of CloudConvert, convert a file. Now after that, after mentioning the input format, the format in which this file is present right now, it is asking us for the output format, that in which format we want to convert this file. So in the drop down below, we can see a long list of different formats, and we want to convert these files into PDFs. So we will be selecting PDFs from here. Then after that, it is asking us for the file name, and the help text below file name says provide a file name including extension for the output file. So we have to give this file, the newly converted file, a name, and that too with the extension of the file format. So we won't be changing the name of the file, we will be just changing the format. So in text formatter, after splitting the file name and file extension, we have also received the response of file name. So we will be mapping this response of file name over here in this field. And as we all know, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and from the drop down below, from the responses of text formatter, select the response of file name and it will be mapped. But it is also asking us to include the file extension. So we are converting all of these files into PDF format. So all of the new files will be in PDF. So I'm manually adding this .pdf after mapping the file name as the extension. After this, guys, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we can see that we have received some response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the files whose link which we have mapped over here, basically the file which we have just now uploaded on Google Drive in PNG format, the format of that file is converted into PDF and it is stored in our CloudConvert account. But here in this response, we can't see the URL or the link of the file, of the PDF file which we have converted just now. So what we have to do, guys, we have to basically retrieve the file, retrieve the converted file from our CloudConvert account. And we are going to use this job ID which we have received in response. Now, how we are going to retrieve this file URL or file link using this job ID? Now, to do so, we will just scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button over here. And here in Choose App, once again, we will search for CloudConvert. CloudConvert it is, select it, and in Action Event from the drop down, select Get Job Details. Click on Connect. Now, because we have connected our CloudConvert account in the previous step, select Existing Connection and click on Save. Then after connecting it, the next thing it asks us is the job ID. So the job ID which we have received in response from CloudConvert after converting the file, we have to map this same job ID over here. Just click on this field, and from the drop down below, from the responses of CloudConvert, select the response of job ID and map it. And after mapping this job ID, click on Save and Send Test Request. And yes, after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we can see that we have received some response over here. And in this response, we can see the result file URL of the newly converted file in the PDF format and the format in which we want to convert. So we will just copy this URL, we will open it in a new tab. And here we can see that the same file which we have uploaded in our Google Drive in PNG format, in image format, is now converted using CloudConvert, and the same file is now present in PDF format. So this means half of the automation which we are willing to set up is completed. Till now in this automation, we have received the new files from Google Drive, and using CloudConvert, we have converted the format of those files into PDF file. Now let's move to the last step, and that is to upload these files, upload this converted files, PDF files, into our pCloud account. Now to do so, just scroll down, and for the one last time, click on this Add Action Step button over here. And then here in Choose App, search for pCloud. Select pCloud. Then in Action Event from the drop down, select Action Event as Upload a File in Folder. The last action event, Upload a File in Folder. Click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, guys, we have to connect our pCloud account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the email address, password and host name of our pCloud account. Now guys, you must be having the email address and password of your pCloud account, but to get the host name, you have to refer to the help text given below over here. So the help text over here says, enter pCloud data server host name here based on data region. If your data region is United States, then you need to enter host name as this. In case your data region is European Union, then you need to enter the host name as this. So to find your pCloud data region under settings and accounts. Now guys, on the basis that on what data region our pCloud account is situated, we have to enter the host name. So you must be capable of entering the email address and password. But to guess the host name, we have to first find the data region of our pCloud account. So to find the data region, just go to a pCloud account. From the right side, go to settings. And after clicking on settings, just scroll down and here you can see that data region. So the data region of my pCloud account is United States. So the help text says if the United States is your data region, just enter this link or this text over here in this host name. And in case your data region of your pCloud account is European Union, then you should use this text to enter the host name. So after entering email, password and hostname, just click on save to make the connection between pCloud and Pabbly Connect. I have already made the connection, so I will be using my existing connection and I'll click on save as well. So after connecting our pCloud account, the next thing it asks us is the folder name, that in which folder in our pCloud account we want to upload this file. So in my pCloud account, I have created three different folders: my music, my picture and my video. And I want to upload all of these new PDF files into my pictures in this particular folder. So from the drop down below, I will be selecting this folder. Then it is asking us for the file URL, that what is the URL of the file which we want to upload on pCloud. So from the step of CloudConvert get job details, we have received the URL of the converted file. So we have converted the file which we have received from Google Drive into PDF using CloudConvert, and we will be mapping this result file URL of the converted file over here in this file URL. And as we all saw, the process of mapping is simple. Just click here, and from the step of CloudConvert get job details, we will scroll down and map the response of file URL. After mapping the file URL, we have to map the file name. So here in the same step, we also have received the file name. So we will be mapping the file name as well. Just click here, and from the CloudConvert get job details step, select the response of file name and map it. And after mapping both of these details, just click on save and send test request. So now when we click on save and send test request, we can see that we have received some response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the URL of the file which we have mapped over here, the same file has been uploaded by this name in our pCloud account. So let's check our pCloud account. We'll go to pCloud, my pictures, and yes, here we can see that a new file is uploaded on our pCloud account. And this is the PDF file, the converted file format of the same file, same image which we have uploaded on Google Drive. So just now in this video, we saw that we have uploaded our image on Google Drive, and using this automation, the format of this file has been converted to PDF, and then we have uploaded the PDF file in our pCloud account. So guys, using this automation, whenever now a new file will be uploaded in Google Drive, automatically we will convert the file format into our own desired format, and we will upload that newly converted file in the new format into a pCloud account. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. Also, Pabbly Connect offers you a forever free plan. And in this plan, you will get free tasks into your own Pabbly Connect account for absolutely free every month. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
So in this video, we will learn how to convert new OneDrive files with CloudConvert. Now suppose guys, you are uploading different new files into your OneDrive account and you want to convert all of those files into a specific format. Now guys, you can completely automate this process. So the trigger of this automation will be uploading a new file on our OneDrive account. And the action will be converting those files format into a specific format using CloudConvert. And after that, after converting those files, we will automatically once again upload the newly converted file into a OneDrive account. Now how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So first of all, we will go to a browser and search for pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So I will sign into my own Pabbly Connect account. And after signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here we just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. And now we can see that we have reached to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. In this dashboard, just click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as OneDrive to CloudConvert. And then just click on create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is trigger window, second one is action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is first we have to get the details or the data of new file which are uploaded on our OneDrive account in Pabbly Connect. And after that, after getting those files in Pabbly Connect, using CloudConvert, we will be converting the format of those files. For example, if I'm uploading some kind of images, some PNG images, some JPG images in my OneDrive account, and I want to convert all of those image files, all of those things, each and every image into PDF format, and then again upload those PDF files into my OneDrive account. So that is the use case which we are going to use in this video. We'll get the file details using CloudConvert. We will convert those file format of our required format. For example, PDF in this video. And then again, we will be uploading those newly converted PDF files which we received from CloudConvert to OneDrive. So let's begin. So here in choose app, we will search for OneDrive first. OneDrive, select it, Microsoft OneDrive. And then in trigger event from the drop down, select new file. Click on connect and select add new connection. And here guys, we have to connect our Microsoft OneDrive account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this connect with OneDrive button. And then because guys, I have already logged into my OneDrive account in my browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account. And here it is asking us for the authorization permission. Just click on yes over here. And now we can see that our Microsoft OneDrive account gets connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the next thing it asks us is set folder path. So here guys, we have to actually enter the path of the folder in which we are uploading file. So we have to enter a path of a folder that whenever a file will be uploaded in this folder, the details of that newly uploaded file should be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So here in my OneDrive account, I have created a folder named as pictures. And I have created another subfolder in this folder named as new images. So I want whenever I upload a new image file in any format, for example, any PDF or PNG format, JPG format or JPG format, if I upload any image in this folder, the details of that file should be captured inside Pabbly Connect. And after that, using this automation, the PDF, that image file should be converted into PDF, and then that PDF file should be uploaded in another folder of my OneDrive account. So we have to basically enter the path of this folder, that is new image, where we are uploading the files. So here the help text below it says log into OneDrive account, click on the folders and the subfolder to get the path of nested folder. So basically here you can see this is the path. And then this says the example over in the help text says my files documents images animal. To track new files inside this animals folder, animal subfolder, we have to basically replace this arrow signs, this greater than signs with slash. So what it will be like this. So we don't have to take actually my files over here. That is common for all the account. So we will be entering pictures, and then instead of this greater than sign, we will be using slash and then new images. So let's enter over here pictures and then new images slash new images. So in this way, you have to basically enter the folder of the path of your folder where you are uploading file. After entering the path, it is asking us event type. So here in the drop down below, we have only one event type, that is new file created. Just select it, and after this, when we will click on save and send test request, the details or the data of the most recent, the latest file which we have been uploaded in this folder will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So before we click on save and send test request, let's upload a file over here. Just click on upload, file, and I have this image file, this PNG file over here, and I will be uploading this image in my new OneDrive account in this folder. So this image has been uploaded. Let's open it, and this is the image which we have just now uploaded in our OneDrive account. And after uploading this image, we'll get back to Pabbly Connect, and now we will click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here we have received some response. And in this response, guys, you can see that we have the name of the file which we have just now few seconds ago uploaded in this video, as you can see. The resource document 1 PNG. So this is the same file. Then we will scroll down and we will see some other details regarding this files as well. So we have the image type, and then we will scroll down and then we will find the link of this file as well. So we have the path of this file, and then we will also see the link of the file. So let's search for yes, this is the download URL, the first response of the download URL. Just copy this URL from here, go to a new tab, paste it, and you will see this image is now downloaded. So in this way, guys, you can see that we have received the details of the new file uploaded in our OneDrive account in Pabbly Connect. Now what we have to do, we have to convert this file into PDF or some other file format of our choice. And then to do so, we will be using CloudConvert. So for that, we will scroll down and come to our action window. And here in choose app, we will search for CloudConvert. Just select it. And then in action event from the drop down, select convert a file. Click on connect and select add new connection. And here, guys, we have to connect our CloudConvert account with Pabbly Connect. So in my browser, I have already logged into my CloudConvert account. Just click on this connect with CloudConvert, and we will see that Pabbly Connect will automatically detect this account and make the connection. After making this connection, the next thing it asks us is the file URL. That what is the URL of the file which we are willing to, whose format which we are willing to change. So we have received the newly uploaded file URL from OneDrive and Pabbly Connect. This is the URL. And now we have to map this same URL over here in this file URL field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and in the drop down below, we can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Microsoft OneDrive of a newly uploaded file can be seen over here. And out of all of these responses, select the response of this download URL of the newly uploaded file, and it will be mapped over here. After this, it is asking us for the input format, that in which format this image file, this file which we are, whose URL we have added over here to whom we want to convert, is present right now. So here in the response which we have received from OneDrive of newly uploaded file, we have also received the name of the file. And in this name, we have the extension, the format of the file in which the file was uploaded. We have that format in the extension, like we have the name of the file, and after dot, we have this extension. So from this name, we will be basically splitting the name of the file and the extension, and we will get the extension. And after that, we will map that extension over here. Now, how we can split this? How we can split the name of the file and split it into two parts, as we have a response of the name of the file and the extension. To do so, we will be using a feature of Pabbly Connect, and that is the text formatter. How we are going to add it? Just click on this add action step button over here before the CloudConvert step. Just click on it. And after that, in choose app, here we just have to search for text formatter. Select text formatter. Then in action event from the drop down, select split text. This is our action event. Click on connect. Then after that, it is asking us text to split, that what is the text we want to split. So this is the text of the file name which we want to split it into two parts. So we will be basically mapping this response of file name over here. And as you all saw, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and in the drop down below, we can see responses from OneDrive. And out of all of these responses, select the response of file name and it will be mapped. Then it is asking us for the separator. So the dot, the full stop will be the separator because we want to split the text before and after this. And then in segment index, we will be selecting from the drop down all and click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here we have received the response. And in response, we can see the name of the file and the file format, the extension of the file are now separated in two different formats. So from this response, we will be mapping the format of the file over here in this input format field. And then this same step is also asking us for the file name. So we will be mapping the name of the file name over here in this field. So guys, just map it. So we will scroll down and we will just have to turn on this mapping button in front of this input format option. Just turn it on and just clear this default response. And in the drop down, we can see we can't see any responses over here as of now. This is because we have added a new step, a new data before it. So just click on this connected button and select existing connection, click on the select existing connection and click on save. So we have to reconnect our CloudConvert account in this step. And after reconnecting it, just click on this, turn on this mapping button on once again, clear this input format. And after that, from the drop down below, from the responses of text formatter, select this response of the file extension which we have separated. Just select it and it is mapped. After mapping it, it is asking us for the output format. And in the drop down below, we have a list of several different formats over here. So this file can be converted in all of these formats. So out of all of this, we want to convert this file into PDF. So we will be selecting PDF over here. And after selecting your choice of output format, it is asking us file name, that what will be the name of the new file. So we have also received the file name, the original file name after using the text formatter. We have separated it. So we have to basically map this response of file name over here. Just click on this field. And from the drop down below, from the responses of text formatter, select and map the response of file name. But the help text below it says, provide the file name including extension for the output file. So in whatever format we are converting this file, we have to basically add this file format as an extension. So in this video, we are converting this file into PDF. So I'll be adding .pdf after this file name. And after entering it, just click on this save and send test request button. Now after clicking on save and send test request, we can see that we have received some response over here. And in this response, we can see the details of the file which we have converted just now. So basically the URL, the file URL, whose URL we have mapped over here was present in this PNG format, and using CloudConvert, we have basically converted this file in this PDF format, and this is the name of the file. But here in response, we can see the file has been converted, but we can't see the details of the file, like the name of the file, the URL, the PDF file URL, the converted file URL over here, and other details. But guys, here in this response, we have received the response of this job ID, and we have the job ID of this file's conversion. So what we have to do, we have to basically extract or retrieve the details of this converted file, like the file name, the file URL and other details using this job ID. And how we can do that? For that, we will just scroll down and click on this add action step button over here. And then in choose app, we have to search for CloudConvert once again. CloudConvert, just select it. And then in action event from the drop down, select get job details. This as actions event. And then click on connect. And because we have connected our CloudConvert account with Pabbly Connect in the previous step, we will keep it on select existing connection and just click on save. Then after connecting it once again, it is asking us what is the job ID, that for what job ID we want to retrieve the details. So we have received the job ID in our previous step of CloudConvert after converting the file. So this is the job ID, and we will be mapping the same job ID over here in this field. Just click here, and from the drop down below, from the responses of CloudConvert, convert a file, from the drop down, select and map the job ID. And after mapping the job ID, just click on save and send test request. Now after clicking on save and send test request, we can see that we have received some response over here. And in this response, we will see the details of the files. Like we can see the name of the converted file, resource document file .pdf, the same name which we have given over here in this file name section in the previous step. Then after that, when we will scroll down, we will see the result URL of the file. So this is the URL of the file which we have converted, the converted files URL. Just copy it, paste it in a new tab, and you can see the PDF file is been downloaded in our system using the same URL. Now this means guys, we have received the details of a new file uploaded on our OneDrive account, and using CloudConvert in our automation workflow, we have automatically converted that file's format of our preferred choice. Now what we want to do, we want to upload this same file, this converted file into a different folder on our OneDrive account. So here in my OneDrive account, I have created this folder named as image PDFs. So in this folder, I wanted to upload all the images which I have converted into PDF over here. So for that, to upload these files, I will just scroll down and click on this Add Actions tab button over here. And guys, in this video, I'm uploading back to OneDrive, but if you want, you can basically upload this file to some other application. You can send this new file, converted file data to some other application as well in this same automation workflow. And here in Choose App, we will search for OneDrive. Select Microsoft OneDrive. And then in Action Event from the drop down, we will select for Upload File. Click on Connect. And guys, because we have connected our OneDrive account in this video in the previous step, we don't have to make the connection once again. Just click on the Select Existing Connection and click on Save. Now we can see that the OneDrive account is connected once again in this step, and then here it is asking us folder list. So basically from the drop down below, we can see a list of all the folders which we have created in our OneDrive account can be seen over here. So we have to select the folder in which we want to upload these files. So we want to upload this file into image PDFs in this particular folder. So I will search for this folder, image PDFs. Just select it, and then it is asking us for the file name, that the file which we are uploading right now, what will be the name of this file. So here up in the step of CloudConvert get job details, we have received the URL of the file and also the name of the file. So we will be mapping the name of the file from here over here in this file name. Just click on this field, and from the drop down below, from the responses which we have received from CloudConvert get job details, select the response of file name and map it. And after that, it is asking us for the file URL. So here in the drop down, just click here, and as you all can guess, from this get job details step, we have to map the URL of the file. So in this way, we have mapped it. So here in file, from the drop down, just select default, let it be on default, and click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here we have received some response. So let's ignore the response, and we will see on our OneDrive account that the folder which we have selected over here, whether this file is been uploaded on this folder or not. Let's go to OneDrive. Let's refresh it once. And yes guys, we can see that the same file which we have just now uploaded as an image format, as a PNG file in our OneDrive account, the same file is now uploaded in this folder as a PDF. So it is the same image file, but this time the file format is PDF over here. This means the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now every time a new file will be uploaded in our OneDrive account, no matter what file format that file will be, using this automation, we will automatically convert that file into PDF format, and then again we will upload that newly converted PDF file into a OneDrive account in a different folder. So basically, if you want, you can choose, instead of PDF, you can basically choose any file format of your choice. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free.
So in this video, we will learn how to convert new Dropbox files with CloudConvert. Now suppose guys, you are uploading new files from various formats into your Dropbox account, and you want to convert all of those files into a specific format. Now you can completely automate this process using CloudConverter. So the trigger of this automation will be new file uploaded on our Dropbox account. Then we will get those new file details. Using CloudConverter, we will convert those files into a specific format, and then again we will upload that newly converted file into a Dropbox account. Now how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So first of all, we will go to a browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So I will sign into my own Pabbly Connect account. And after signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here we just have to click on Access Now below Pabbly Connect. And now we can see that we have reached to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. In this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Dropbox to CloudConvert. Dropbox to CloudConvert. And then just click on Create. So now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is trigger window, second one is action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin. Let's begin with the trigger window, and here guys, the idea is first we have to get the details or the data of new file which we are uploading on our Dropbox account in Pabbly Connect. Then after that, after getting those file details in Pabbly Connect, using Cloud Converter, we will convert the format of those files. For example, let's take an example of PDFs. So I want that whenever a new file is uploaded in my Dropbox account, that file should be converted into a PDF file. So we will be converting those files into PDF format or any required format of our choice. And then again, we will upload those files into a specific folder in our Dropbox account. So let's begin. So here in Choose App, first we have to search for Dropbox. Search for Dropbox, select it. And after that, in Trigger Event from the drop down, select New File. Click on Connect and select Add New Connection. And here guys, we have to connect our Dropbox account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this Connect with Dropbox button. And guys, because as you can see, I have already logged into my Dropbox account in my browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account and made the connection. And after making this connection, the next thing it asks us is the folder path, that in which folder we are uploading our new file. So whatever folder we are uploading our new files, we have to actually enter the path of that folder. And whenever a new file will be uploaded on that particular folder whose path we will be entering, the details or the data of that new file will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So just for this video, as an example, I have created a folder named as New Images in my Dropbox account. So just copy the path of this folder and paste it over here. And guys, while pasting the path of the folder, the help text says we don't have to actually mention the Dropbox slash. So this is the path of our folder slash Dropbox. We don't have to actually mention this Dropbox. From the slash, just enter the path. So if you have created some subfolders as well, then you just have to copy this complete path of that particular folder and enter it over here. And after entering the path, when we will click on Save and Send Test Request, the most recent, the latest file which will be uploaded on this particular folder, the details of that file will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So guys, before clicking on Save and Send Test Request, let's upload a test file over here. I'll just click on Upload button. Files, go to a download section, and I have this image file over here. This is a PNG file. I'll just select this image file and upload it. Okay, so the file has been uploaded, and now you can see that right now in my Dropbox account, just now I have uploaded this image file. It is a PNG file. Now after uploading it, we'll get back to Pabbly Connect and click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, as we click on Save and Send Test Request, in the response received, we can see that the details of the most recent file, the latest file, which we have just now uploaded few seconds ago on our Dropbox folder, the same file details are now captured in Pabbly Connect. So we have the name of the file, we have the path of the file, and the other details regarding the file as well. Like at what date and time we have uploaded the file, then we will scroll down, then we will find the other details of the file as well. So in these responses, you can see that here we have the last response of the shareable link of this file. So just copy this link from here, go to a new tab and paste it over here. And we will see that this file is open in front of us. So guys, we have received the response of the new files uploading in our Dropbox account in Pabbly Connect. Now what we have to do, we have to change the format of this file. So as you can see right now, this is a PNG file. This is a PNG image. Now I want to change all of those files, all the files which are uploaded. I want to change those files into PDFs. How we can do that? So we are using Cloud Converter in this video. CloudConvert in this video. So we will scroll down and come to our action window. And here in Choose App, we will search for CloudConvert. CloudConvert it is. Just select it. And after selecting Cloud Convert in Choose app in our action window, in the action event from the drop down, select Convert a file. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now guys, here we have to connect our Cloud Convert account with Pabbly Connect. Just click on this Connect with Cloud Convert button, and because we have also logged into a Cloud Convert account in our browser, Pabbly Connect will detect that account and make the connection over here. And now we can see that the connection is complete. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is the file URL. That what is the URL of the file to whom we want to convert into some other format. So we have received the shareable URL of the newly uploaded file on our Dropbox account in Pabbly Connect. So in our trigger window response, the last response was of a shareable link. So what we are going to do, we are going to map this same URL, this same response of the link of that newly uploaded file over here in this file URL field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and in the drop down below, we can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Dropbox of a newly uploaded file can be seen over here. And out of all of these responses, select the response of shareable link and map it. So in this way, we have mapped the response. After mapping the file URL, it is asking us input format, that in which format this file is present right now. So guys, here you can see that this file which we have uploaded is present in PNG format. But suppose guys, if you are uploading files in various formats, like I am uploading PNGs, JPGs or JPEGs or in some other formats as well. That means the file type, the file format in which we are uploading the file can be dynamic as well. So what we are going to do, we are going to take the file format, the format of the file, and we will extract the file format from the name of the file. So usually what happens, whatever format of the file it is, you can see that in the file name after a dot we enter the file format of the file, that in which format the file exists. So in the name we can see that the name of the file, and then after a dot you can see this is the format of the file. So this is a usual way of storing files. So what we are going to do, we are going to format of the uploaded file from this name. And how we can do that? We will be using a feature of Pabbly Connect, that is text formatter. So just click on this plus button before the Cloud Convert step and click on this Add Action step button. And here in Choose Apps, search for a feature of Pabbly Connect, and that is the text formatter. Just select the text formatter over here. And after that, in Action Event from the drop down, select Split Text. Then just click on Connect. Now using this feature of text formatter split text, what we are going to do, we are going to split the name of the file, and that we will be using this full stop, this dot as a splitter. So we will get a response of the text before this dot and a response of the text after this dot. So what we are going to do, first thing it asks us is text to split, that what is the text we want to split. So we want to split the name of the file. So what we are going to do, we are going to map this response of the name of the file over here. And we all saw that process of mapping is simple. Just click here, and from the drop down, just select the response of our choice. So we have selected our response. After that, it is asking us for the separator. So the separator will be this dot, this full stop, which is between the file format and the file extension and the name of the file. And then in segment index from the drop down, select all and just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now as we click on Save and Send Test Request, in response we can see that the text before the full stop or before the separator is received as a separate response, and the text after the full stop or after the separator or the file format or the file extension is received as a different response. So from this response, what we are going to do, we are going to map this response of the file format over here in this input format field. And guys, to map it, just turn on this mapping button in front of it, clear the default response. And after that, what we are going to do, we are going to map this response of the file format, which we have received after using the text formatter split text. We are going to map that input format over here. But because we have added a new step, a new data before this step, just reconnect it. Just click on this connected button. Let it be on select existing connection and just click on save. So we just have to reconnect our CloudConvert account because we have added a new data before this step. And after that, we'll just once again turn on this mapping button, clear this default field, and from the drop down from the responses of text formatter, select the response of the file format or the file extension and map it. So in this way, guys, we can basically upload file in any format in our Dropbox account, and whatever format that file will be, we will get the format of that particular file from its name, the extension in its name. Then using the text formatter, we will split it and we will map it over here. Then after this, it is asking us for the output format. And in the drop down below, we can see a list of all of these various different formats. So here, guys, you can see that we have PDFs, BMP, EPS, and all the other formats as well. So we want to convert the files into PDF. So in this video, we are taking example of PDFs. So we will be selecting PDF over here. Then after output format, it is asking us for the file name, that what is the name of the new file. So we have received the name of the file as well after using the text formatter. So we will be mapping the same response of the file name over here. Just click here, and from the drop down below, select and map the response of the file name. But the help text below, it says provide a file name including extension for the output file. So we also have to enter the extension of the output file. So we are converting this file into PDF. So I will be adding extension as .pdf. So this will be the extension for all the files because we are converting all of these files into PDF format. And after all of these, guys, just click on this save and send test request button. Now after clicking on save and send test request button, we can see that we have received a response over here. And this response seems to be a very positive response to us. This response shows that the file whose URL we have mapped over here, basically the file to whom we have just now uploaded on our Dropbox account, is now converted into PDF format. So earlier this file was in PNG format, a PNG image, but now it is converted to PDF format. And we can see the details of this conversion over here in this response. But when you will scroll down to this response, you will find you haven't received the link of the newly converted file. So we have converted this file into PDF and the name of the file is this. But we won't be finding the name and the link, the shareable link of this newly converted file. Now to get the link of the file, we have to use this response of job ID. So here in responses after conversion, we can see there's a response of data task 0 job ID. So this is the job ID. So using this job ID, we have to basically extract the details and get the URL, the shareable URL of this newly converted file. And how we can do that? Just scroll down and click on this add action step button to do so. And here in choose app, once again search for CloudConvert. CloudConvert it is, just select it. And after that, this time in action event from the drop down, we have to search for, or we have to select the action event as get job detail. Just select this action event, click on connect. Now because we have connected our CloudConvert account in the previous step, we don't have to make the connection once again. You can let it be on select existing connection, select the most recent connection over here and click on save. After clicking on save, the next thing it asks us is the job ID, that of what job ID's detail we want to get. So we have received the job ID over here after converting the file in the response from CloudConverter. So we have to map this response of job ID over here. Just click here and from the drop down below, from the responses of CloudConvert converter file, select the and map the response of job ID. And then just click on save and send test request. And now we can see that we have received a response over here. And in this response, when we will scroll down, we will find all the details regarding the new file, like the what date and time this file was created, at what date and time the conversion has started, and all the other details. And also we have the name of this file like resource document 1.pdf, the same name which we have given in this step. And after that, when we will further scroll down to these responses, we will find the link, the shareable link of this file as well. Okay, so this is it, result file URL. So this is the URL of this newly converted file. Just copy this URL from here, go to a new tab, paste it over here, and you will see this file will be downloaded in your browser. So this is downloaded. This means the file which we have converted into PDF, the same file is now, we have received the link or the URL of the same file over here. Now what we wanted to do, we have uploaded the file in the Dropbox. The new file has been uploaded to Dropbox. We have received that new file data in Pabbly Connect, and using CloudConverter, we have also converted or changed the format of that file into a specific format. For example, PDF in this video. Now again, guys, what we wanted to do, we wanted to upload this same file, this converted file into a different folder in our Dropbox account. Let's do this. For that, we will scroll down and click on this add action step button over here. And after that, here in choose app, we will search for Dropbox once again. Just select Dropbox. And then in action event from the drop down, select the action event as upload file. Then after that, just click on this connect button. And because we have connected our Dropbox account with Pabbly Connect, in the first step, just select existing connection and click on save. Then after this, it is asking us file URL, that what is the URL of the file which we want to upload on our Dropbox account. So the URL of the file we have received using this action event get job details in the response. So this is the result file URL of the new converted file. So we are going to map this same URL over here in this field. So as of now, you must be familiar with the process of mapping. Just click here, and from the drop down below, from the responses from CloudConvert get job detail action step, select the response of the file URL. Result file URL, just select it and it is mapped. Then it is asking us the name of the file with the proper extension. So from the same response, from the same step, get job details step, we have also received the name of the file. So this is a response of the file name with the proper extension. Just select it and map it over here. And at last, it is asking us for the folder path, that in which folder we want to upload this file. So I wanted to upload this file on a folder, a particular folder in my Dropbox account. Let's go to Dropbox. And the name of that folder was, let me show you, converted to PDF files. This was the folder. So I want to upload the files in this folder. So just copy the path of this folder, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after pasting the path, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we can see that we have received some response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the URL which we have mapped over here, basically the file, the new file which we have uploaded in our Dropbox account, we have successfully converted the format of that file using CloudConvert and Pabbly Connect, and we have uploaded the newly converted file into our Dropbox account. So let's check it. We will go to this same folder on our Dropbox account. And yes guys, you can see that in this folder, we have a PDF document. Let's open it. And yes guys, this is the same document, same image which we have uploaded just now in our Dropbox account in this video. So the same image which we have uploaded in PNG format, we have received the PDF file. We have basically converted that PNG image into a PDF and we have uploaded that new PDF document in our Dropbox account in a different folder. So in this way guys, we have successfully created this automation using which you can change the format of the new files uploading on your Dropbox account and also automatically upload those files if you want to a different folder in your Dropbox account. So guys, not just these applications, you can basically connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free.
So in this video, we will learn how to upload a converted file into Google Drive. So imagine this. You are using CloudConvert to convert PNG file to JPG file, or it can be any other files. Doesn't really matter. Now, after these files are converted, you upload them into Google Drive for backup or safekeeping. Now, you are finding this process very tedious. So that is why I would suggest that you bring in some automation, so that whenever a file is converted in CloudConvert, automatically upload this file into Google Drive. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate CloudConvert and Google Drive. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you with an example. Okay, so this is my CloudConvert account, and here I'm going to upload a file. Okay, so let me just add a file. Now, after this file is uploaded and it gets processed, the idea is that the uploaded file, the processed file, will be inserted directly into our Google Drive. Okay, so the idea is that I'm going to upload this particular file. The name of the file is Castle, and it is getting uploaded. Okay, so at present, the format is a JPG, and I'm going to preferably convert into PNG. Okay. And let me just click on convert. Okay, so it is getting uploaded and then it will get processed, and after that it will be processed to a PNG file. And when the PNG file is converted, okay, so it has been converted. So the idea is that I'm just going to take you to my Google Drive. Okay, so this is my Google Drive, and let me just refresh this. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the converted file, that is castle.png. So it has been automatically uploaded into my Google Drive. So basically this is the whole gist. You convert a file, doesn't matter which file it is. It can be MP3, it can be image file, it can be MP4 file. After the conversion, the converted file will be uploaded automatically into your Google Drive. Now, to begin the actual integration process in the new tab, let me just type pabbly.com. So your obvious question is, why pabbly.com? Well, we have an app called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate CloudConvert and Google Drive. So this is basically the website of pabbly.com. Let me just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down, and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access Now. So basically, we are going to create a new workflow that will integrate CloudConvert and Google Drive. Now, before we create a new workflow, there is something I have to do. Okay, so let me just scroll down, and as you can see, I have already integrated CloudConvert and my Google Drive. So I'm going to switch off this workflow. Okay, so your obvious question is, why I'm switching off this workflow? Well, the answer is very simple. Since we are going to create a new workflow, this old workflow running in parallel to it will create the problem of duplication of results. So to avoid the same data repeated twice in my Google Drive, I have switched off this workflow. It is actually none of your concern because we are going to start from scratch by clicking on Create Workflow. Okay, so I'm going to give a name to this workflow. How about we make it as CloudConvert to Google Drive. Of course, you can give any name according to your discretion. It's totally up to you. Okay, so after that, let me just click on Create. Okay, so when you click on Create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the Choose app, how about we make it as CloudConvert? Because we want to send the data from CloudConvert. That is why. CloudConvert it is. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as job is finished? So basically the idea is that when a file is uploaded, then it is processed. When the processed file is finished, the job is done. So that is why we have mentioned the trigger event as job is done, job is finished. Now, of course, we have some more trigger events like new job is created, job is filled. Now, in case if you want more trigger events according to your choice, you can just approach the help section. And when you click the help section, you will be directed to Pabbly forums. Now in Pabbly forums, you can make a request that you want so and so triggers. So not only just triggers, we can also approach for new integration request or new action event request. So this is how you just click here and make a request. Okay, so let me just take you back to Pabbly Connect and let us begin the actual integration. So let me just click on Connect. So in the connection name, let me just click on Connect with CloudConvert. Okay, so it is trying to authorize. Excellent. So it is showing the authorization successful. Just press OK. So when you click on OK, you will find the webhook URL. Now in the usual cases, you basically copy this webhook URL and paste it into the triggering software. But in case of CloudConvert, you don't have to do it. All you have to do is just click on Save and Send Test Request to integrate CloudConvert to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so the API response is positive. It basically is showing that we have successfully integrated CloudConvert to Pabbly Connect. Now, basically, it means that anytime a new file is processed in CloudConvert, Pabbly Connect has to capture the data. So as to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures this data, let me just click on this button, Capture Webhook Response. Click this. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add one more file. We are basically going to repeat the same process. We are going to add a file and then we are going to process it. Now, after the file gets processed, it will be straight away added to Pabbly Connect. So as you can see, I have an awesome picture of this orchard. So this is actually a beautiful castle we have in our country. Okay, so this is a JPG file. I'm planning to convert again this into PNG file. Now, you can also work with other files like MP3, MP4, doesn't really matter. But I'm just going with this one because it is easy to process. Okay, so the file has been processed. Okay, so let me just click on Close. And let me just take you to Pabbly Connect to check whether the data has been captured or not. Yes, the data has been captured. So let me just scroll down and we have the image name that is orchard.png. Excellent. Now, where is our URL? So basically, we need a URL to upload it into Google Drive. So basically, let me just show you the URL. Let me just scroll down. Okay, so basically this is your URL. Let me just show you the URL. So basically this is the URL. This whole thing is your URL. So using this URL, we are going to upload a file in our Google Drive. So let me just do that. Let me just click on this plus button. Okay, so when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Google Drive? Google Drive it is, because we want to upload a file in Google Drive. That is why. Now in the action event, how about we make it as upload a file? Let it load. Okay. Let me just scroll down and let me just, yeah, this is the action event, upload a file. Okay, so upload a file is an action event. Now there are a ton of action events like move a file, move a folder, share a file, all of them are a bunch of action events. Now in case if you want more action events according to your choice, just approach Pabbly forum and make a request that you want so and so action event. So let me just click on connect. Okay, so let me just click on connect with Google Drive. Okay, so it is trying to sign into my Google Drive. So basically it will show a series of Gmail accounts I have. So these are all the Gmail accounts I have. Now I'm interested in using the Google Drive present in this Gmail account, Michael Karas. So I'm selecting this one. So basically all the processed file will be stored in this particular Google Drive. Okay, so basically this is the same Google Drive. Okay, and let me just take you to the drive itself. Basically we are at this point, we are in this folder uploaded file. Let me just take you to the home page. Okay, so basically this is my Google Drive. Okay, so let me just take you back, and as you can see, it is already asking for access. So before I click on allow, let me just tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. So on the basis of that trust, let me just press allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just press OK. Okay, excellent. So when you press OK, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to upload an image or a file into Google Drive from the data that we have received from CloudConvert via Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking in the first blank, in the first field, that is the URL. So basically this is the URL. So I've already mentioned this. This is the URL that you want. So I'm just going to map this particular detail here. So I'm going to the first accordion, and let me just click in. Okay, so this is the one, and we have mapped it. Then we have the folder ID. So what is the folder ID? So what I'm going to do here is I'm just taking it to my drive, and I'm going to create a new folder. Okay, so in this particular folder, we are going to keep all the files that we have received from CloudConvert. So CloudConvert files, just a random name. And let me just click on create. Okay, so the folder has been created, CloudConvert files. So let me just open this folder. Okay, so this is basically the folder ID. I'm going to copy this up to here. This is your folder ID. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Easy. Okay, now this will be a static ID because this folder ID won't really change because all the files will be coming into the same folder. So we have kept the static ID. Now in the file name, we are just going to enter the file name. So the file name is something.png. So let me just show you that. Okay, let me just scroll down. Yeah, this is the one, orcha.png. So at this point, all we have to do is just click on save and send test request to upload this file into Google Drive. So let me just take you to Google Drive after this API response is processed. Okay, so it is showing a positive API response. So let me just take you to Google Drive and let me just refresh this. Okay, no need to refresh. Actually, this file has arrived. Excellent. So the presence of this file shows that we have successfully integrated CloudConvert and Google Drive with help of Pabbly Connect. Now, before you leave, let me just minimize all my action window and let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So first you integrated CloudConvert to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Google Drive. So now there's a perfect flow of data between CloudConvert and Google Drive. Excellent.